Summer has arrived, and my rose is blooming, the one I use to make products like compote and jam. I've already picked a lot of buds, and now I want to make compote. If you're interested, take a look. You might like it. If you have a rose, especially a tea rose, I put water on the stove for an hour. I want to make 2 3-liter jars of compote. I've prepared everything I need, sterilized the lids, and have sugar and citric acid ready. This time, I'm adding 2 sprigs of lemon mint. It won't hurt. I understand that the rose has all its own charms, but mint will also be present. I'll try it with mint. I have water on the stove and I'm using 6 liters, but since I only have a 5-liter pot, I'll prepare 1 liter separately, bring it to a boil, and then mix it in. Once the water boils, I add 400 grams of sugar. The sugar needs to come to a boil, and we should let this syrup simmer for at least a minute. After it has boiled for a minute, I add our roses, 10 buds for this portion, to 6 liters of water. Let's cover it with a lid so the buds can come to a boil in this syrup. Once our water starts boiling, let it simmer for another 1 to 2 minutes. The buds are quite dense, as is the rose, so they need a good boil. We turn the heat down to near minimum because in a minute or two, we'll gradually add citric acid. This way the reaction will happen slowly, preventing a large foam or cap from forming and ensuring our syrup doesn't spill over onto the stove. Our compote has simmered for a few minutes. I turn off the heat and add some citric acid. We stir it all well and mix it thoroughly. Let it sit undisturbed. I've turned off the gas. Leave it alone for about 5 minutes. The buds will go into the bottle with the compote. They will now absorb the sweet and sour flavors, and our compote will steep for about 5 minutes, no more. 5 minutes have passed, and I'm starting to pour our compote. I have 10 flowers here, so I'll be adding 5 flowers to each bottle. I added a sprig of mint, as I mentioned to you. Now it will sit for a couple more minutes. I'll seal it, turn it over, and wrap it up. I'll keep it in a warm place until it cools completely, and then I'll move it to a cool place. I want to wish everyone good luck so that your rose compote turns out well. May you experience great enjoyment and pleasure in winter when you open and taste such a compote. I think you won't regret it. For everything to work out, you always need to be in a good mood, have pleasant weather, and stay healthy. Then everything will work out for both you and us.